Hello, I'm Rebecca, and this is Masterful Chats. Masterful Chats are short, clear, concise, clarifying conversations designed to uplift, empower, inspire, and support you as you move forward along your spiritual path and in your life's journey. And today's chat is about creating a new life through joy. I'd like to say hello and welcome to all of my wonderful subscribers. And if you're seeing me for the very first time, welcome. And let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am an intuitive, an information synthesizer, and a mystical scholar. And I'm so happy that you all are here with me today. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It'll really help the channel. Thank you. And so now let's chat about creating a new life through joy. Joy is one of the highest vibrations. It's right there with laughter. If ever you're feeling down or a little sad, if you can find something to be joyous about, something to laugh about, I'm not talking about sarcasm, I'm talking just about a nice laugh. You'll instantly raise your vibration and you'll feel better. Have you seen those videos where one person is on a bus and they start laughing and they look at people and people look at them and then the other people start laughing and eventually everybody's laughing? It's contagious because the highest vibration in the room will elevate all other vibrations in the room. And joy and laughter are two of those. Finding joy is about being present. Finding joy is about wanting what you have, not necessarily having everything you want right now. Finding joy in creating a new life means slowing down, being aware, being awake, being present, and stopping to acknowledge and to nurture and to notice the things and the people that you love. To get on the floor with that beloved dog or cat or child, to play with them, to touch them, to feel how soft their skin or their fur is, to look into their eyes and see how beautiful they are. That's finding joy. And it's also making and strengthening connections. That's another big factor of joy in creating a new life. There are some people out there that may not need others, or they're very, very happy being very isolated and alone. And that's okay for them, if that's the way that it is. But for the majority of us, we need connection. We need communication. And all of us need support at times. Some people do live off the grid entirely. I don't discount that. But the majority of us do like running water and plumbing and central heat if possible. We do like our mail delivered. We like our cable and or our internet. We are all so very, very interdependent. And think about the thousands of people that you have no idea their names or who they are, who provide your comfort every day through the water and the power and all the services that were provided. Banking, medical, electronic. It's really amazing. So that brings up another factor of creating a new life and joy, and that is gratitude. Gratitude for the little things, gratitude for the big things, gratitude for what we have, how truly blessed we are. I'm thankful for all of the people doing their jobs every day so that we have what we need and what we desire. Another part of finding joy is stopping the monkey mind, stopping the egoic mind that's really doing itself to keep you safe, at least what it thinks is keeping you safe. But it may be beating you up horribly. When I started taming my monkey mind, what I did was I wrote down all of the thoughts that it was telling me about myself and the world, whatever it was. And it was truly daunting. I could not believe that I was being that cruel to myself. But I was. So if you can find ways, whatever ways you can, to calm the mind, whether it's a warm bath, whether it's exercise, which is huge in finding joy, because it does release the chemicals in the brain to help us feel calm and balanced and at ease. We have certain thought patterns and behavior patterns that actually forms neurological pathways in the brain. And when we stop and change thoughts and behavior, our brains are rewired. So it may take a little bit, and it does take effort, and it does take time. But you can stop the monkey mind from running your life, because you really want to live your life from the heart. And that's where a life of joy, finding a life of joy, creating a life of joy, that is where a life of joy is created. It is from the heart. It's whatever you see as being beautiful. The people in your life that you see as being beautiful. What are your passions? What are your loves? As I mentioned earlier, cultivating relationships on whatever form you can, whether it's at work or through a religious organization or in your community where you live, or friendships, different groups, whatever. That connection is very, very important to our mental health and our well-being and our sense of belonging and community. Acts of kindness and compassion are huge. When we're kind to ourselves and compassionate with ourselves, we're kind and compassionate to others. And what we do, every action we take, ripples out into the world. It makes a huge difference, and most are not aware of how one act can change a person's life, a family's life. We have no idea what that smile means to a person that's having a bad day, and how that may just be exactly what they needed on that day. And then they can be kinder and more loving to the people that they work with or their families, and it just ripples out. Another way to create joy in your life is to cultivate appreciation. Appreciation for all that you have, the people in your life, the love that you share with others, the people who support your life in whatever way that they do. Appreciation of great beauty. If you can take a walk in nature, watch the birds. Appreciation. Slowing down and savoring your experiences is another way to create a new life with joy. Truly being present, being able not just to look, but to see things, to feel things, to notice things, being in the present and savoring this present moment. And if you are doing that, then the monkey mind, the egoic mind, is disengaged. Another way to create a life of joy is to be an optimist. That doesn't mean that everything's always going to be perfect. That doesn't mean that we're not going to have days, perhaps, that weren't the easiest and were quite challenging. But knowing that life carries on and that we're part of life, and that all good things can come to us at any time in this new energy. It's full of magical, magical possibilities. Being an optimist, having trust, having faith that there is a higher plan and that things are going to work out. Yes, we do need to do our part, but we're only in control of ourselves. So trust. Get excited. Get curious. Find something that, as I like to say, jazzes your socks. Makes you excited. Get involved. Get that connection. Get that engagement. Do something that calls to your heart and to your soul. In this new energy, we're being called to align with who we are. And that goes far beyond the familiar bloodlines and the structures we grew up in. We are all being called to be our highest and greatest selves, which may be very different from our family of origin, which may be different from our background. But that is what we are being called to do. So be brave. If something is calling you, explore it. Research it. Follow it. Follow your heart for a life of joy. And finally, I think one other key is finding the simple things. Finding things that we quite often don't notice throughout our day, whether it's that first cup of coffee in the morning, whether it's a tender touch by someone we love, whether it's just a phone call saying, hey, I'm thinking about you, I love you, checking in. Simple, simple things that can really boost the joy factor in your life and create a new life of love. So follow the joy, follow the laughter, follow your curiosity wherever it may take you. Explore, enjoy what you have, nurture yourself, take a nice long salt bath, go out and watch the birds. If you follow the joy, you will create a completely new life for yourself. Thank you for being here with me today. Please like, share, subscribe. And wherever you're at in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Until we chat again, blessings.